What is up, you guys, and welcome back to my channel. So today's video is going to be my top 10 college essentials. The things that I'm going to talk about are things that I feel like every college student should have, and I promise you guys, this is my senior year of college. I've been doing this long enough to know what things college students should have. So yeah, we're just going to jump right into this video. So the number one, you guys, the number one thing that I feel like every college student should have is Amazon Prime. You guys, I cannot, oh my god. First, I think there's Amazon Prime, and I know there's Amazon Student. I think the shipping is about the same. I'm not sure. I tried to get Amazon Student, but there was a girl who went to my school before who had my same email address, and she had already signed up for Amazon Student, so I couldn't. But Amazon Student is good. I just steal my brother's Amazon Prime, so there's that. But yeah, I highly recommend it. The shipping is, it's free 2-day shipping. Well, for Amazon Prime, again, I don't really know the difference between Prime and Student in terms of shipping, but you guys know you can get any and everything on Amazon. There have been times where, especially like during midterms week, where I know I'm going to be super busy and I really don't have time to go to the store, and I may run out of something like coffee, and you guys know I need my coffee. So I have a Keurig, so I'll literally get on Amazon when I have about 3 to 4 K-Cups left and order myself some K-Cups off of Amazon, and they'll get here to my apartment within 2 days, and I never have to go to the store. So you can get your textbooks off Amazon, you can rent them, you can buy them, you can get an e-textbook, you can get just about everything on Amazon. So Amazon Prime is amazing, and I just love it because of the fast, free shipping. Like, free 2-day shipping is amazing. Normally USPS delivers my packages, and there's only been a couple of times where they've delivered it on Sundays, because you guys know the post office is closed on Sundays, and there's only been a few times where I've gotten Amazon deliveries on Sundays, but for the most part the 2-day shipping is set, unless the post office is completely like backed up, you know, but that's not really on Amazon. So yeah, anyways, highly recommend Amazon Prime. The second thing I recommend is a good laptop. I have a MacBook Air, and I'm really ready to get a MacBook Pro, but the new ones don't have the SD card slot, so that's why I'm kind of hesitant to get one. But even if you don't get an Apple computer, any kind of laptop that is really good is going to do justice. Some people prefer to take their notes and stuff on their laptops. I personally don't do that, but you're going to need your laptop for papers and things like that. If you're on a campus where you have access to like the library or something 24 hours a day, then you might be able to get away with not having a laptop. But for me, my library is not 24 hours, and I think there's only 1 or 2 24-hour computer labs, but you have to live in that dorm building and you have to have your ID to swipe in. So if you don't live there and you don't have anyone to swipe you in, you can't use the facility. So it's a little bit easier to have your own laptop that's reliable, so when the library closes, you can go back to your room or to your apartment and you're able to do the work that you need to do. The third thing that I recommend is headphones, and good headphones. When you're walking across campus, unless you like to hear the noise and the chatter and the hustle and bustle of the campus, you want good headphones where you can literally just hear your music and you can cancel out all of the noise around you, especially if you're having a really bad day. I promise you, headphones and music are your best friends, and that also goes into necessity number 4. Get you a very good music app. I have Spotify and Apple Music. I also have like SoundCloud and datpiff.com for like all of my mixtapes, because you guys are huge Lil Wayne fans, so I have all of his mixtapes on that app as well. So just get you a very good music app. Apple Music has a really great selection, and so does Spotify, and I think both of those have student accounts. Like, I know Apple Music has a college discount, it's $4.99 a month. I'm not 100% sure about Spotify, but I'm pretty sure they do. So get you some good headphones and get you a good music account, so that you can have all of your music in one place. You can have all the music that you want to listen to. My 5th necessity is going to be a sturdy backpack. Now, I know that sounds weird, but I see a lot of people who buy like really cheap backpacks, and I have seen this before where this kid had so much stuff in their backpack and it wasn't a very good backpack, and it literally ripped on them while they were walking to class. I mean, all of their stuff fell out and it was 12 o'clock, and that's a normal time for a lot of people to be out, because that's the normal time where people set their classes. So it was so many people, and I felt so bad for him. So I mean, I helped him pick his stuff up and everything, but it was like his backpack was completely ruined, and I don't know how he got all of this stuff back to class and to wherever he lived, but it was really bad. So get yourself a sturdy backpack so that if you need to carry a lot more than you normally do, you know your backpack isn't going to rip or break on you when you really need it the most. My sixth necessity is a good pair of shoes. It doesn't necessarily have to be tennis shoes or sandals or anything. It can be whatever you want, but make sure you get yourself a good pair of shoes, especially if you have classes all day long and you know you're going to be walking from this part of campus to the other side of campus, because nothing is worse than having to walk all day long and your feet hurt. It's terrible. Some people can wear heels to campus. I've seen people wear heels to campus, but they normally only have like 1 or 2 classes that day. They don't have a full day of classes, and normally their classes are relatively close to each other, so they're not walking from this side of campus to the complete opposite side of campus. So I just highly recommend getting you a good pair of shoes to wear, unless you know your classes are close together or you don't have a full day of classes where you're not going to be on your feet for that long. Then wear whatever you want. But if you know you're going to be doing a ton of walking all day long, you're going to be on campus for a very long time, I definitely recommend a good pair of comfortable shoes. My seventh college necessity is going to be one of those wallety thingies that stick to the back of your phone. I don't necessarily know what they're called. I need to get one myself, but it's just like a little wallet, and it like sticks to the back of your phone. You can keep all of your important cards in there. I definitely recommend one of those. Like I said, I need to get one myself. It is so inconvenient when you're in the caf or you're in the student union and you're trying to hurry up and get yourself coffee or food, and you have to dig in your backpack for your wallet, open it, give them your card, put the card back, zip up your wallet, put it back in your backpack. Like, it's a lot. It's a hassle. It's a little bit easier when it's on the back of your phone and you're able to just take it out, give it to them, stick it back in your phone. You have it with you. I don't know how many times I've left my wallet at home and I needed my student ID card to get coffee from the student union, and I didn't have it because I was going to the store and I took my wallet out of my backpack and I forgot to put it back in, and it's just a big inconvenience. So I would just keep like your ID card, like your student ID card, and maybe your driver's license in that little thing on the back of your phone. I really need to figure out the name of it, but I'll insert a picture. But I keep your student ID card and maybe like your license in that thing on the back of your phone, and then in your wallet you can keep like any cash and coins for like the vending machine, and maybe your debit card or something like that, because I know people typically use their student ID in the CAFs and stuff like that more than they use their debit card. So just in case if you forget your wallet at home, you have your student ID with you, so you can still eat and stuff at the CAF and you won't starve to death. My eighth college necessity is going to be a good jacket or cardigan or something that is light and easy for you to carry to class, because let me tell you, during the summer times it is extremely hot outside, but then you get into those academic buildings and they try to freeze you to death. So you want to make sure, especially if you're one of those people that get cold really easily, you want to bring like a jacket or like a light sweater with you, something you can just throw in your backpacks for when you're just in class, because you don't want to be that person whose teeth are chattering in the middle of a lecture. It is very annoying. And you also don't want to be that person who's sitting there like this, unable to take notes because you're trying to keep yourself warm. So get yourself a nice light little jacket. I've seen people bring in North Faces. It's not really that cold, and North Faces are a little bit bulky. So I normally just bring in like a cardigan or something that'll keep me warm, because when I tell you, they try to freeze you to death, and then in wintertime they try to overheat you. Like, it literally feels like you're in hell. Like, there's no happy medium. So get you a light jacket or something. My ninth college necessity is going to be colored pens. I know guys, I know, but colored pens are actually really good for you, especially if you are a visual learner. You don't have to overdo it with the color pens. If you overdo it with the colors when you're taking notes and when you're studying and stuff, it defeats the purpose. But what I like to do with my notes is I like to write in just plain black pen, and then if I have a keyword or something important, then I will put that in a different color. But I don't do write my notes in pink and highlight something in green and do all that, like different colors. No, I only use about 2 different colors, and normally it's for keywords and things that the professor is hinting is going to be on the exam, or things that they just flat out say this is going to be on the exam. There's a color for that too. So if it really works if you're a visual learner. If you're not a visual learner, then it may not be as effective for you, but for me, I am a visual learner. I see things, so a lot of times it's how I remember, especially keywords, because I'll see the word on my exam and I'll think back, okay, that was the word, it was in pink, and then I can kind of see in my head, you know, the word in my notes. So it works for me. It may work for some of you out there, so I definitely recommend colored pens if you're a visual learner. My 10th and final college necessity, I know it's going to sound so crazy, but I highly recommend you get yourself some fuzzy socks. I know, again, this sounds very weird, but I am one of those people that like to be comfortable when I'm studying, and especially when it starts to cool down. I love to get like a blanket and my fuzzy socks and like some tea or some coffee or some hot chocolate and really just be comfortable and study, and it makes studying a little bit easier for me. So I definitely recommend some fuzzy socks. You can get them from anywhere. I've gotten mine from Walmart. I've gotten some from other stores in the mall. So definitely get you some fuzzy socks, especially when it starts to get cold outside. If you live in a place where it doesn't get cold, then you may not want fuzzy socks. They're just comfortable. They're really just comfortable. You can put them in place with like house shoes or something, and they just make everything more comfortable. Okay, you guys, that is it for this video. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, give this a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel before you leave, and also turn on that post notification bell so you're notified whenever I upload. And I will see you guys in my next video.